Welcome to the shop. I've got just the thing for you. Mama's got a brand new bag.
So I had this theory when Loba originally came into Apex. I had to wait 2 weeks to actually test it out because we weren't able to play on World's Edge for the first 2 weeks of Season 5. But as soon as World's Edge came into the game yesterday, I had to actually go in and just see how effective Loba was going to be on this map. Now the reason I really wanted to test and just see Loba's effectiveness on World's Edge is because World's Edge is a much more vertical map than King's Canyon. There's not really much verticality on King's Canyon, especially since Scout Town was removed, so if you're using Loba on that map, I would say it'll be a lot less effective. I think one of the best ways to use Loba's tactical ability, her teleport, is to try to get to hard to reach areas where enemies can't just like follow you, right? And let's say you're in a place like Capital City, let's say you're in Skyhook, Train Yard, Harvester, any of these areas, you have so much more verticality, and if you want to escape a very sticky situation, I think Loba is going to be a very effective legend to have. Honestly, I would say Loba turns into almost a completely different legend on World's Edge because I'm able to get to so many different spots, I'm able to do so much more stuff with the teleport, and she honestly feels a lot more useful on this map. Like, you really get to see the true potential of Loba on World's Edge. So if you guys want to test out Loba on World's Edge, some very good landing spots right now are obviously Capital City, Skyhook, Train Yard, Harvester. Sorting Factory is also good, Lava City is great, and surprisingly even somewhere like Overlook is also really good to land as well because of the layout of the area. And if you know how to use Loba's bracelet and you can like time it properly and stuff, you can get some very nice teleports. Now this right here is actually not the only reason to use Loba on World's Edge. Obviously the verticality is great and it makes her a lot more useful, but her ultimate is even more useful on this map. I was wondering if Respawn would actually allow us to steal loot from the vaults in World's Edge, and as you guys can clearly see, it is indeed possible. You can steal loot from the vaults. There is a downside though. You can only steal one piece of loot from the vaults because as soon as you actually take that item, the entire black market boutique will kind of like collapse and just blow up, and there's also a very loud alarm that starts. So if you do want to steal loot from these vaults, keep in mind that if someone is in the area, if a team is in the area kind of like surrounding the vault, then they most likely will hear you and they will rush you straight away. But even with that said guys, it's still going to be very effective to have this ability in World's Edge, especially in pubs, because in ranked it might be a bit too risky to actually make this play, but in pubs you could easily get away with stealing some items from the loot vault if you're playing as Loba. So what I actually like to do if I'm playing as Loba on World's Edge is I immediately look for an ultimate accelerant if I land, and if I find that, I'll use it and head straight to a vault. Now most likely you will not be the only one trying to get some loot in a vault, so you might bounce up some teams, some other Lobas and stuff, and I think the vaults right now are going to be a lot more contested because of Loba. So you have to be careful now, you have to be a bit more tactical in game if you're trying to steal loot from these vaults, because most likely they'll have a lot more enemies trying to get to the vaults as well. Now to you guys who haven't been playing Loba that much on King's Canyon because you just didn't think she was that good, I want you guys to give her a try right now on World's Edge because the experience is completely different. The map is just so much more vertical, and if you really know how to use the bracelet, you can pull off some insane plays on this map. And especially with Pathfinder's recent nerf, there's not much legends in the game right now to actually follow Loba and get to her position because she can just get from point A to point B so quickly on World's Edge because of the buildings and because of all of the verticality. So give her a go guys, let me know what you think. Do you think she's a lot more effective on World's Edge, or do you think she's still trash? As I said, I think she's much more useful, she's much more viable on this map, and I can actually see myself using her a lot more simply because of this. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and don't forget to let me know your thoughts on Loba on World's Edge, and I'll see you in some more Apex. Till next time.